This insane looking contraption right here is my Toyo 45A2. It's a 4x5 film camera, which means that it shoots sheet film. Sheet film comes in a box like this and you get 10 frames per box of film. Now that sounds insane and these things are extremely expensive, but the negative that comes out of one of these cameras is about 4 times the size of a 120 6x7 negative that I'm used to shooting, which means you get a ridiculous resolution out of this camera. The colors are just gorgeous and there's really nothing that compares to it in my opinion. I know that I've made videos in the past revisiting this camera, but recently I've been very interested in potentially using a camera like this and a format like 4x5 for future projects. So in today's video, I want to go out into Los Angeles and try and make some freeway landscapes with this camera to try and get myself reacquainted with 4x5. It's photography almost as simple as it gets really when you think about the fundamental basics of what a camera is. And for that reason, I think it's really exciting to work with. It's purely about finding the best image possible and then photographing it with this dark box with a lens on the front and a sheet of film in the back. I'm in the car now and I'm heading out into the city to find some scenes that I think would work specifically well for this 4x5 camera. I think a lot of Los Angeles and a lot of the landscapes that I want to make are these very vast, very detailed scenes of the city, overlooks, and I'm really excited to get out today and just find some interesting locations that I've never been to before to see what I can do with this 4x5 camera. Now specifically, I'm looking for scenes for my project of freeway landscapes and landscapes that are based around kind of the car infrastructure that Los Angeles is built on for the most part. And this is a series that I've been working on for a couple of years now. I mean, pretty much from the day that I moved to Los Angeles. Anyway, I'm gonna go explore some new locations, spots that I've had pinned on Google Maps for months and months now that I just haven't gotten the chance to visit. And I think this 4x5 camera is the perfect excuse to hit some of these up. I just finished setting up this shot here, and to be honest, I'm having a hard time deciding if it's exactly the photo that I want to take. The sheets are so limited and they're so expensive that I've never stood in front of a scene this long wondering if I should do it or not. So I gotta remember, part of this for me is just getting in the routine of doing this, making sure that all my holders and the camera itself is working properly. So I think I just gotta stretch this muscle and take this photo here. It is quite a cool scene. It's a house with a freeway right over it. Now we got a garbage truck in it, but maybe I will set this up real quick. Pull out the dark slide. That's it. Now I can put this in my backpack, and that's all there is to it. Quick little stop here in the middle of the intersection for a photo of Tommy's. Loading the film here, a 30th, an f32. Close the shutter, test it. Here it goes, middle of the road. So is that it? Yeah, I guess so. Probably should have picked a spot where I could have taken my time a little more so I could practice and really get in the flow of things. Not a hectic intersection, but it is what it is. So let's throw a film holder in here. Here we go. F45 at a 30th. And just like that, we have an expensive photo. It's the middle of the day and I'm cruising over to Riverside, and I've been dying to photograph this exact spot because they are currently building a section of highway that looks incredible under construction. I would be very mad at myself if I didn't photograph it before they finished building it. So that's why I'm heading over there today. Walking down this insanely long trail right now with the hopes that at the end is this freeway interchange that's under construction. I don't know what the legalities are on walking into a construction zone, even if there's no construction going on, but this is a public trail and I'm praying that at the end of it I will find that interchange. I just took a photo of those yellow flowers at kind of the construction entrance, and allegedly, you know, you didn't see it in this video, but allegedly somebody may have walked up the ramps and exposed a sheet of 4x5 film that I then found and developed. I am on a cliff right here, but this is the perfect shot. Look at that. Here we go. Done. Woohoo! That was a good one. Let's go. It's a few hours later and I'm hiking back to the same spot to retake the photo of the freeway under construction, but this time in nicer light. At this point, I wanted to keep taking photos into the night. I knew that I wanted to try some long exposures with this camera, so I headed to a different interchange in Riverside, and I think this was maybe one of my favorite locations of the day. I feel like I learned so much in this video just revisiting this camera and working on my existing project with it. This is definitely the direction that I want to go in the future, and although there were some mistakes and not every photo was perfect, I feel completely re-inspired with this format. Please let me know if you have a favorite photo in the comments down below, and let me know if you'd like to see more of this 4x5 series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and finally, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is an incredible all-in-one website building platform that you can use to build your photography portfolio online. I've been using Squarespace for so many years now, and they've made it so easy to get a website up and running with my photography. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you can hit the link in my description for a 14-day free trial of Squarespace, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Willem for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.